Hey, what's up everyone? Today I have the honor of giving you an exclusive first look at an interactive documentary on Apple Vision Pro called D-Day: The Camera Soldier. It blends cinematic storytelling with 3D-esque visuals that bring the past back to life. In it, you dive into the untold story of a combat cameraman seen through the moving journey of his daughter, as she finds out her father captured some of the most iconic footage of D-Day. I know most of you don't have this headset, which is why I got special permission to show you parts of the documentary, which I'm super grateful for, because this is a way of storytelling, spatial storytelling, that really needs to be shared. So with that being said, I'll let the documentary speak for itself.
We've all seen those images. Water hitting the boats, people screaming. The scenes of D-Day are etched into our collective memory. My dad died in April of 2002. My sister and I were tasked with my mom to break up the items in the house. We started going through and I started finding all of his materials from the war. To open up these boxes was to me opening up a time capsule. He just kept it and left it, I guess, for me to find and to go through. To me, it was a treasure trove. I was holding history. I was holding stuff that had happened from World War II, and I was allowed to pick it up and look at it and stare at it. Came across a box that had German helmet, the U.S. Signal Corps photographer patches, his dog tags, and his medals that he was awarded at the end of the war. I just said, oh my gosh, I can learn more about my dad and find out more about him because he didn't share any of it. I felt a pull I couldn't ignore. I had to walk where he walked, to stand where he stood. So I went back to where it all began. In Normandy. I am like so happy.
Good morning.
It's been a long time, and I'm sorry that I'm crying.
No problem at all.
Tell me how did you get started again with the?
So I came across your dad's stills, and everyone who watches D-Day documentaries sees his footage, but we don't know who the.
I didn't even know that was his. That's the thing.
It began on June 6, 1944. The Allies departed from ports in England during the night, crossing the English Channel, to land at dawn on 5 beaches in Normandy. And your father was one of these men.
I knew that by 3 a.m. we'd be in our little boats headed for the Normandy beaches. I tried to read my Bible, but I couldn't concentrate, as you and family would bob up in my mind.
Tossing and the turning of the boat, one of the men leaning over, throwing up. In a few seconds, that barge was going to stop. Suddenly, the ramp drops, and the camera cuts off.
From there, it goes on towards the beach. Several scenes are missing because of difficulties with snipers and machine gunners.
The water over his hip, carrying as a camera equipment. It's heavy, he's wet, he's cold, and he doesn't even stumble or fall, and he still holds that camera up. In less than 30 seconds, a bullet hits him in his left arm. He runs as fast as he can toward the beach. Whatever he sees at that moment, just keep running that film. These young men that it could be my son's age, you can see it in their faces, the shock.
There's only a fraction recorded on the film of what took place there that day. Please assure my friends I'm okay. Love to all. As ever, Dick.
I'm hoping that people will not forget, and I'm hoping that people will reflect on it and look at it and say, we don't want to have this happen again. Kind of sad that, I knew he had gone through so much. He never was able to share it with me, and I just felt like I was just bringing him back and just saying it was okay. I really understand what you went through. I'm just sorry that so much time has gone by, that we have lost a lot of time, but, I'm glad I was able to share this with you. And I'm proud of what you've done, and the other thing too is I just hope you're proud of what I've done for you, because I'm your daughter, and I love you.
Whew, wow. There you go. That was a tidbit of the D-Day documentary by Targo and Time Studios. Of course, to really understand how immersive this is, you have to see it for yourself. It's like me showing you a 3D movie without handing over the glasses. And that said, this documentary brought tears to my eyes. It's beautifully shot and told. Honestly, this feels like the future of how we should experience history. It feels so real, so emotional, and actually teaches you something like you were there. Hopefully we'll see more stuff like this in museums, in schools, and maybe even Apple TV. If you want to learn more about this impressive documentary, then you can find a link in the description below. I want to thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye, and stay tuned for more Apple Vision Pro content.